We have a really beautiful room of people if you can't see it live. Thank you guys all for, I guess, showing up for this call, right? It's an energetic call, I think, that was sent out to you. Not only did you see something or hear something or see the event link, you probably felt it in some way. Um, and I think we all created this together. And we just happen to be the conduits of it, us three. So it's really awesome that you guys are here. Um, I can feel the energy. It's really exciting right now. It's going to change after the meditation. It'll feel a lot more calmer, and I think it'll be really cool. So um, let's just get started, and then I'll chit chat after on everything. I want you guys to get really comfortable wherever you are. If you're in this room at home, there are chairs in the back if you want to lay down, if you want to sit down, if you want to take your shoes off and feel really grounded onto the earth. There's no judgment here. I really want you guys to like feel your body so grounded where it's like no issue. So whatever is comfortable for you would be great too. I love it. Everyone's moving around. I love it. I love that. Yeah, like wherever, whatever feels, whatever you feel called to. Can you still hear me back there? Cool. Okay. And we, yes, we actually manifested, I guess, somebody to do the sound bowls because none of us are very well versed in that, although we do have them. And we have Diane over here. She actually is a sound bowl healer. So she's going to help us out tonight. Do you want to say anything about like what you're going to do if you're going to walk around or how it's going to work? Sorry, Zoom people. So she's pretty much saying that she's going to walk around with the bowls. If you're on the recording, you probably will not hear the bowls, but I will be guiding you guys with my voice. So if you want to put on music in your room, if you're at home, please do. Any background music to feel comfortable. I mean, you can go on YouTube and even search like meditation music, Reiki sounds, or go on Spotify. They have a lot of playlists. So I'll give you that time to do that right now if you're at home or watching the recording. Okay, cool. I was just talking to the Zoom people, telling them what's up. So, um, awesome. So, whenever everyone is comfortable, you can close your eyes, get settled if it feels right, and we will begin the meditation. I want you to just bring attention to your breath. Begin to take deeper inhales and exhales. We are on the brink of a full moon, so we're going to release a lot tonight as well. There are actually two full moons this month, which is a huge completion of cycles. And I think it's a big moment in our lives and the trajectory of where we're moving. So continue to breathe, settle in, maybe breathe in for a count of 4 and out for 4. As you continue these deep breaths, I want you to bring your attention to the muscles of your face, your forehead, your ears, your jaw. Begin to relax everything, feeling yourself melting, feeling your shoulders relax all the way down your arms, your fingertips, and continue to breathe here. Feeling yourself relax down your torso, all the way down your legs to your feet and your toes. having full body awareness of this energy, grounding into this present moment, really feeling yourself right now, and checking in. And continue to breathe here, letting any thoughts pass by, and always coming back to your breath, your life force. And I want you to bring your attention to your root chakra, which is right in between your sit bones. And if you feel called to, imagine or intend a cord, a beam, a string of light going down from your root chakra all the way into the earth beneath you. Maybe it's a tree trunk, maybe it's an anchor. Find whatever feels best for you to ground into this present moment. Maybe you feel it in your feet, feeling roots grounding you into the earth, feeling very, very in your body. And I want you to notice what it feels like to be in your own energetic field, feeling the bubble of energy that you reside in, and becoming very, very conscious of it in this moment as you breathe here. And as you breathe and continue to ground, we're going to release. We're going to cleanse our energetic fields. We're going to cleanse our bodies, our minds of anything that no longer serves us. Let anything come up and breathe here. Letting all the thoughts pass, acknowledging it, or just having the intention to release, even if nothing comes out. Feeling that energy going all the way into the earth, alchemizing that energy out of your system and into light. And continue to breathe. We're consciously letting go of what everything your subconscious knows, but you on the daily basis may not. We're letting go of all those blocks, all of that energy that has been in your energetic field. And breathe here, noticing what comes up. And from that place, whenever you're ready, bring your attention to your heart center. This is your heart chakra, right in the center of your chest. Maybe if you can visualize it, there is a ball of green light forming. Perhaps it's pink. feeling this energy cultivate and open up from the heart, whatever that means to you. Opening your heart. And I want you to feel your energetic field again, as if it's a little bubble around you, your physical form. And from your heart center, if it makes sense to push out this beautiful light into your bubble so you're surrounded by it. This is your divine, individual, unique energy. And breathe here as you connect with the deepest parts of yourself and really take this moment for you. Pouring back the love you give to others back into yourself. And just breathe here, feeling your energy, noticing if it changed. And whenever you're ready and feel called to, bring your attention to your crown chakra, which is right at the top of your head. Maybe you picture and can feel a bright, white, sparkling, crystalline light, a ball at the crown of your head. And this light expands and beams down into your body. Feeling this light cleanse you, feeling this light finally give yourselves and give yourselves within yourself the attention, the sparkle, the energy that you were divinely born with. As you light up your cells with your own energy. And the same beam of light that is coming into our bodies, I now want to take a few moments and send that beam of light out into the collective. So if you can cultivate that energy, you're in your bubble, you're grounded, you're protected, whatever feels right for you. If you feel like shooting that energy out into the collective, out of your crown chakra, all the way up, perhaps surrounding the earth, perhaps going to specific people that need it, perhaps going to people that aren't even physically here anymore, connecting with them, sending them love from the past or the future, although they're still with us right now, and we know that and can feel that. So send this light out and use your energy however you want. If you are called to light up the planet, light up the city, the state, the country, all countries, all beings. Because energy can be felt no matter where you are on any plane of existence. So just breathe here. Noticing where you go. who you connect with. Even if you're just staying in this room with that energy, with yourself, just notice it. Continue breathing. I'm going to give us a couple minutes to just do what we need to do in this meditation. And I'm going to take a step back so you guys can really just feel what you need to do next. And I will come back in a few moments to ground us out of it. Just taking a few moments to finish up wherever you are, whatever energies you're connecting with. Tapping back into our breath. Bringing ourselves back into our bodies. If it really helps you to visualize this, I want you to picture a tree in front of you, a beautiful creation from your mind. Visualize the trunk, the roots going into the ground, the beautiful leaves on top with all the branches splaying out, going in different directions. Look at your tree. And on the count of three, I want you to step up to the tree and give it a big hug as you ground yourself back into this moment right now. 1, 2, 3. And slowly wiggle your fingers, your toes, your neck, whatever feels good to you. Take your sweet time to open your eyes. And it's very bright after that, so take your time. All right. Give yourself a second. Maybe drink some water, whatever feels good. We just kind of took a ride on our consciousness path, right? We were in and out of different states, whatever you felt was your experience, and you cultivated that energy. So I was just a guide and you did that. So however you feel is because of yourself. I just want you to know that you can do that at any time. If you ever feel a little crazy, just grounding back in to yourself, connecting with your own energies, it's, I think, simpler than we make it seem. And I think it gets really convoluted in a lot of the things that people who want to start meditating or are on their spiritual journey think. So I'm sure if you're here, you have experience with meditations, or if you're not and it's your first time, I hope that was good for you and felt okay. And I know a lot may have come up, but because we're near the full moon, that's kind of the vibe, right? New moon, it's more of like intention setting. The full moon is like that. But since we did a lot of clearing, we're going to bring our intentions in from anything that we picked up, right? So because we are completing this big cycle in May, we had a full moon at the beginning, we have a full moon at end, we completed a lot of cycles, we let go of a lot during these meditations, we can still bring in what we want into our lives. And I think this is a big time, not only per month, full moon, new moon type vibe, but in general with the collective. And I think that's why you guys all showed up here tonight, right? So I did pull a few cards towards the end. So we'll just see what the energies say from that. And we'll go from there. So the first card is Lost Lands. I feel like we're tapping back into the time of like the ancient times where they had this really advanced technology, right? We have technology now, but it was different back then. And there's a huge shift happening with this collective and with the world in general. We're tapping back into our remembrance of where we came from and potentially past lifetimes, right? And I think that there's a call from the universe for a lot of us to come to Earth at this point. And there's a really big transition. But since we are inundated with so much consumption and information on the outside, it can be a little muddy. And so it's hard for us to really tap into our divine essence. But our goal here is to help facilitate a space for new energies to grow, the new Earth, become the people that we needed, right? Because I think along all of our paths, we really needed some person or something or someone to guide us. At least in my perspective, after going through a spiritual awakening, it was very lonely. I felt very lost. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know what direction to go in. And it took many years to get to this place. So yeah, that is what is coming up there. And Forge, Don't Follow, pretty much just talked about that. And Star Brothers. So we're all here connected for a reason. I think all of us have our magic, our sparkle. So connecting, collaborating, putting ourselves out there with each other tonight, I think will be a huge thing for this energy that we're cultivating, right? This is kind of the grassroots, is what I feel like, of the new Earth and that sort of vibe, especially where we are specifically located, right? We can see New York City, and there's a lot of energy there. And there's a lot of this energy that I think is popping up, but that needs to be connected. This is actually from my Sweet 16, and it was the scarf around my langa. But this reminded me of my podcast that I just started. It's called The Om Light, and it just popped in my head because what I'm doing with this podcast is lighting up the world. Like each of these little things are just flips of light. And I've had people reach out globally, and like a lot of the people I have talked to are not in the US. And I think that's so cool because this just shows how big the collective is. That being said, if anyone is interested and wants to talk to me about the podcast, to be on it, I am opening it to anyone who is helping create these energies of the new Earth, because everyone needs to hear this, not just here, but on Zoom, on the internet, across the globe, because we have such a good community in person, but we want to kind of help people across the world as well. So that's me. That's all I have for you guys as far as the magic. I'd love to connect with everyone one-on-one if you guys have any ideas about what I just spoke on. So I hope that makes sense. And everyone online or on the recording, let me know too. So thank you guys. I appreciate it. Thank you for trusting me with your energy.